Welcome back, everyone, to the MAC Teambuilder Dynasty. Two custom teams taking each other on here. Sadamu against Smoo. Try to say that a couple times.
Sadamu, Smoo, Sadamu, Smoo, Sadamu, Smoo, Sadamu, Smoo.
Cool. You want to get 10 free points for upgrading your players?
No, I have not used my points yet. Nor have you. We have points in the bank.
Yeah,
we're done with the challenges. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm trying to win now.
People probably have no idea what that even is, but since we've been so inconsistent with it.
Intro.
Yep. All right, let's get into the game action here. We've got a Statue of Liberty play in Orlando Glover with a double spin move, getting a 6-yard touchdown.
Now, how did you know to spin? Was that the plan the whole time, or was that just a reaction?
No, I pressed circle, so I spun, and then I tried to do a juke move, and it actually spun again. But it worked. So 7-0 here's Smoo. Little pass incomplete there from CJ Duckett. So defense playing well here so far, shutting down the Pheasants, the fighting Pheasants. But then Benjamin Payton, what are we doing here? It's a freshman mistake.
What a colossal mistake.
It bounces off his hands and right back to a fighting Pheasant there. And then we got the glitch happening, and it's like the ghost.
What's happening in this video?
I don't know. And then May softly trying to make the final tackle here on Duckett, but he's going to get into the end zone. So that mistake cost us 7 points. Now let's go to the second quarter here. First down and goal, and we've got Duckett rolling into the end zone, pretty much untouched. Green Jr. diving for his feet, and he just had to basically run over him. I mean, that's all I can explain it as. And then we got a deep throw here to Wilson.
See that snatch?
Yeah, it was a nice snatch, a little user snatch. First down and goal. Bailey Verlies there with the read option, and
with weird shirts.
Where have we ever had the military here? I don't know.
It's your ROTC program.
May softly going to get beat here by Frisch, and then he trips himself.
Nice.
I don't know what's happening in this game.
My hair is on fire.
I'm seeing weird things. Like we've never seen the cannons being fired here. I don't even know this is military day out here.
You have an ROTC program.
I guess so.
I don't even know what ROTC means.
Oh,
or is. I just know it's something with military and college.
We've heard it being said before, but Juan Cena, couple games that he's had some action, finally going to get a touchdown. And we're tied up now, 21-21. Here comes Duckett, going to throw up the middle, and it's picked off by Leavin' Me Softly. Nice, but we were looking for a big return there. Didn't happen. May Softly not the fastest guy out there as a strong safety, but that's okay. Here's a little toss play to Juan Cena. Going to try to get to the outside. He's only going to pick up 2. It's now 3rd down and 8.
Imagine if this video was the first you've ever seen of this series.
You would be confused. You would be very confused, about as confused as we are.
You don't know what's happening.
We will kick a field goal after an incomplete pass there. So 3rd down and 6 as we're in the start of the 3rd quarter here, and that is Dalton Garlock, the tight end. Green, this guy only got to catch him.
This guy's a beast.
He really
redshirt
is.
freshman. He's a tight end who plays wide receiver. So he's nuts.
We've got players running by Reed Harris. What are we doing here?
Backup running back.
Good God. Tackle the man. Holy crap.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Verlies with the play action. He's going to get sacked. Trying to fire deep. Took too long to throw. Sack of 10 yards. 2nd and 20. Good protection here. Just kidding. Verlies going down again for a 7-yard loss. We are now 3rd and 27.
I didn't even show for it the 3rd down.
No, it's just brutal. Touchdown here for Frisch for 7 yards, and now it's starting to become a blowout. 35-24. Late 3rd quarter, we're trying to fire this thing to Timmy Klink, who's checking in as a wide receiver, going to get 14 on the play. 3rd down and goal, 31 seconds. Verlies, incomplete. We're just forcing stuff now, just trying to get a touchdown on the board. We'll kick a field goal and keep ourselves in the game, down by 8. And here comes May Softly with a nice tackle, but Goodry for 19. They'll push the ball all the way here to about the 5-yard line and duck it on 2nd down and 2. That's going to be a touchdown to Riley Strange, 42-27. And 5:35. We at least get a score here.
Yep, and you go for 2. That's the question here. No, you're going to keep it a 1-score game. Yep, Wanzek going out of bounds, 4th and inches. What's the call here for Sadamu? And going to Lachlan Guidry. Can't make the tackle twice.
Wow.
3 times.
Wow.
4 times.
That's ridiculous. So again, if you're new here, you're probably asking what the hell is going on. Well, we don't know either, man.
Well, I mean, where does he pack that strength?
I don't
It's
know.
hard to bring down.
I don't know. But
First and goal, and yeah, going for the kill here. Duckett taking a wide angle.
we can't pursue the quarterback. We can't go get that guy.
He's running at about a 13-degree angle, trying to find the perfect spot to cut up field. And he did it. He found it all right. CJ Duckett's your player of the game, 6 total touchdowns in this one.
Well, I took the lead for most of that highlight reel because they're my squad, and now it's up to you, sir. So you take the lead. I'll be your color commentator for this game.
Okay, well, we are playing the Gary Gladiators for the first time since they have moved up to FBS, but they are pretty good for a new FBS team, so we're going to have our hands full here. They do have a good offense. Defense, I feel like we could move it on them a little bit. We moved it last week, even though we lost. Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there. Nice little pitch and catch. Defensive back had his head turned, and Ransom hauls it in. And Chan Buttermilk, nice moves to get to the end zone, and we are up early.
Good blocking by wide receivers too, as Chan saw that and took it to the house. But Mayo,
I'm worried about that. I'm worried about that. 2nd and 2 here. Skylar Abreu, the quarterback, he's a good one. He's a bit of a scrambler, but he gets taken down on the turf by Cloutier, the safety. Brought the blitz, and he was unguarded, and we knocked him out of the game, and potentially 4 games plural. And it's going to be up to the backup quarterback, Blaze Courtright, a tall left-handed pocket passer who is finding success here against our awful secondary.
3 of 4 for 41 yards and a touchdown, and then he's right back at it with a play action, and he's going to fire deep. Wow, he caught that. Lakeith McRae. What a catch.
Give me a little bit of coverage here. 14-7, Buttermilk. He's open.
Look at the speed of this guy.
I mean, and he's hard to bring down. He's got good break tackle. That's about his only elite ability, break tackle. He's a secret weapon for this team. 1st and 10, Courtright. All day. All day. All day.
4-man pressure.
All day. Get in front of it, Cloutier.
Oh my god. That can't happen. That can't happen. That's gotta be defended. That's gotta be defended a little bit better. Look at this dot.
And then he goes. Collins. They do the little solitaire.
Oh yeah.
Trails and goes into the abyssal area.
The abyssal area.
Yeah, you don't want to go there. You don't want to go there. But here's Chan Buttermilk using his blockers. Can he break this final tackle? Oh, it slowed him down just.
Why can your guys run? Why can your halfbacks run when we negated these guys' ratings when they came over?
I didn't think Buttermilk was that fast. I mean, Buttermilk was a comment solution. Yeah, so he was not a Patriot. Heath Johnson, a touchdown specialist, taking over for Tink Sugemeyer, is doing pretty well in this role here, but our secondary, again, giving up scores aplenty. That's the 4th touchdown for the Gladiators in the first half, and there's still time remaining. Fortuna, we're doing some rollout cheese, but we're going the wrong way. Plays in the other area. Oh, it throws across his body and picked off.
Ouch. You got burned for that one. Sometimes the rollout cheese helps you often, but you know, you got paid for that one.
Here's Courtright. He's doing a ducket. He's going that perfect little 13-degree angle, this time to the left side. And then juts upfield.
So 35-14. There's no time left on the clock, and this is just a pedestrian effort at this point, guys. I don't know.
That's generous.
Are you coming back here? You're down by 21.
Well, you know, we always lose the coin toss, so we get the ball to start the half.
Got a little screen here. 3rd and 7.
Hey, we get a stop. I like it. All right, 3rd and 1. Chan Buttermilk.
I don't know. Let's see. He's been your playmaker today, but I wouldn't lean on him right now because you're down by so many points.
I know, but he's getting some yards. And here's our guy, Joe Stewart. My guy. He's my guy. Joe Stewart.
Look at those sleeves, the bottom half sleeves. He comes to play. Here's Morgan Graham with a catch. Just move the chains. Courtright and the Gladiators. He's going to do a little fake here to the left, but Maimon is going to get the sack. So it's 4th and 13. That really was a needed play for your offense. Pico here with the catch and more yardage. He's going to get to about the 10, maybe the 11-yard line. 1st down and 10. Fortuna up the middle to David Hamilton.
I got news for you guys.
Okay, you're back in it.
We're not dead. And we do this every single game. We play better in the second half defensively. We get a couple stops. You know, when we try to freak the quarterback out by doing the torpedo thing. Sometimes it works, sometimes we get a sack, sometimes I run some screens. Although this one not working out for us on 2nd and 11. That is painful because I usually am onto those halfback screens, but I had my eyes down.
Look at that. It's almost like the linemen forget about you. You dive, and then they're like, oh, he's down. Not really, because you get back up and get a sack, but this is brutal. 2nd and 19. You're looking like Southern Michigan out here. 3rd down and 1 now. After a huge gain on the ground, they're going to go a little play action here, and McCray going to shake and bake all the way to the 5. 2nd and goal. Here comes Mayo just slugging his way off of the defenders in the 6-yard touchdown. Ooh, baby. He outmanned the Web Wonders defense right there. Here comes some pressure.
Oh, it's Tito Ramos.
Wow, this guy. You said that you liked him as a receiver.
Really high school receiver. I say 4th and 10. Fortuna dropping back to Ravensburg.
Dude,
right in the mittens.
you got to catch it. You have to catch it. I mean, you're setting up for another touchdown here. 35-42 with 2 minutes.
Probably not going to win, but for goodness sake.
Yeah.
Where's some pride?
Where's the pride? Well,
Finish strong.
I hope you feel good about calling that pixel man out.
Yeah, well, if I don't hold him accountable, who will?
I would call him out. I'm calling him out right now. That's some bull crap right there.
Well, let's get back to it, guys. We got a fresh week here.
Week number 3.
We're going on the road to Statesboro, Georgia.
You can unlock Georgia.
Yes, that's the goal here. They're a decent team, but nothing we haven't seen before, and I think we might get on the board with our first win of the year. We're off to a good start. Jordan Ransom for a touchdown. Fortuna on that drive, 57 yards. A simple little run play here.
Dove a little too early there. Couchier gets sucked into the block. We've got a flag on the play. Maybe a little holding here. Yeah? No, personal foul, clipping. Okay, so it's the same thing here. Come on back.
It's going way back. 2nd and 19.
Reverse.
So 3rd and 21. Oh, run draw. Can we hold him? Can we hold him?
Maidman.
We get a stop. This
Patreon prospect Maidman.
Who needs to tuck his sleeves in so he gets the side logo.
You know, Connor McClanahan has that too. Our defensive end.
Weird. Everybody's got to tuck those sleeves in.
Yep.
Or else the side logo doesn't show up.
Ooh.
Yeah. Tito Ramos touchdown.
Man, he's been really coming on these last couple weeks here. Look at
this. See this move here?
He was looking back at the camera like, hey, ready? Watch this.
Let me see Tito with the nice little footwork there to stay on his feet. Score a touchdown, and he gets props from the head coach.
The quarterback making some moves there offensively as a wide receiver. You gotta love it. Robert Smith making the throw out there out of bounds. Just receiver could not make the play here. The 2nd and 15. Fortuna, you gotta fire this thing. He's gonna go way out there.
I had my other guy. I know.
You did.
I know I had Ravensburg, but
You did.
You would have dropped it.
Yeah, you can't trust that guy. He's wide open. And then off the field goal post.
Yeah, Georgia Southern missing all kinds of opportunities here. Now, I accidentally go player lock. Got to make a play. Dinwiddie. Good job for your rel.
That's a nice little twist. We might need to do that a little bit more, I think.
Well, that was the point of the challenges, but we don't do challenges anymore.
Yeah, maybe we need to ask the comment section if we need to do some more challenges again.
Chan Buttermilk.
Don't fumble it.
It's 13. Having another good game. He's been a revelation so far. And here's Cade, our other quarterback.
Oh my God.
He was kind of an athlete, though. So he's actually number 3 on the depth chart for running backs.
The Web Wonders are just pulling out all the stops for quarterbacks here. If you can't play because Cash Fortuna is blocking you, well, just go ahead and be a wide receiver.
Exactly. And it's working to some extent. And we're up pretty comfortably here, 21-0, and a horrible throw by Smith. And intercepted.
I forgot his name.
Robert Smith. He's the lead singer for The Cure.
Bob.
Okay. Incomplete, so we're gonna go for it.
What?
Why not?
What?
Bad call, maybe a little aggressive.
Yeah, I would think so. It's only a 3-score game here, guys. Don't get ahead of.
We're going for the kill.
You're not Alabama, okay? You can easily lose this game.
We are in our minds.
In your mind's eye. 2nd and 9. Here's a pass complete. If you give up a touchdown here, I'm gonna be mad at you. I will be mad. Here's Bob Smith with the touchdown. Okay, Malachi Holt Bennett.
What a name.
Remember it.
Yeah, and if we punted, we probably would have given it up anyway. But let's get those 3 points back, or 3 of the 7 back. Let's see if we can do it. You got 5 seconds here, maybe thinking we're gonna try to run it just to get a few more yards, but Buttermilk gets nothing. The kick by Ariza Balaga is good.
Okay.
So we made up for a little bit there. 24-7 going into half.
Cut it just underneath half. Just a little under 50% there. But here is a tackle. Nice tackle right there.
Stop.
Lead to fourth down. Kick it back. Fortuna.
Let's end this thing.
Scrambling. Fortuna slinging it. It could have been picked. Could have been picked. But Buttermilk going to get the first. You're going to get a score. You're
Down at the
1 yard line.
And then Heath Johnson earlier was down at the 1 yard line. And then Fortuna takes it for a 0-yard touchdown. For a 2 nanometer touchdown.
Love it.
Okay. 5:14 left in the game, and then we're feeling pretty good right now. But Georgia Southern, trying to make it interesting, and Rodriguez will score there.
Thank God.
They get the 2. We're going to get the ball to Morris here, cutting left, kill some time,
my God.
and there's nobody in between Jolly and
See,
the end.
this is what I was saying, though. Like, this game's over, right? I mean, 31 to 22. They might go. They're
going for it.
Yeah,
They're going
well, they'll be down by 8. Yep, so they have to go for it. But, I mean, 4th and 11? Go for it at the half. You're crazy.
Oh, come on. Well, if we lose, it's because of that fumble. It's not because of my aggression there. Smith going for it. Gets who else? Holt Bennett wide open. This is an 8-point game.
Oh,
we got to
God.
get this first down to ice it. And we will. Georgia Southern going to start calling timeouts. Buttermilk on 1st and 10. Gets 8. Still no timeouts. And Buttermilk short. Now the timeouts come. We got to get this to survive. And we go to the guy. Our guy, Heath Johnson.
He's your dude. But
Yeah.
that's going to be a nice win for Huron.
Bear Kegger did not call it timeout.
Just for the record. It wasn't hit for the record. But
He
that's
wanted
good.
to. But Georgia Southern called timeout early.
It's a good win for you guys. You unlock the state of Georgia in your recruiting efforts. And, you know, in a couple weeks, we have North Texas. So we got to figure out if we can beat them.
Yeah. Let's go to Akron, South Dakota A&M. Got Lucian Jericho in this one, but he's running into a brick wall defense.
Yeah, this will be a kind of a quick cut highlight, guys, because we do like to show your custom prospects, you know, against our custom teams. You know, we're not going to go out here and show you Akron and Bowling Green against each other. This series is all about your customs, and this series is all about our custom teams. So we want to see what Lucian Jericho's up to. We want to see what Charles Hemingway is up to. There he is. Big-bodied running back's going to get 3 yards right there.
And he's talking about transferring. He could. You know, you can sit out the year and transfer if you play your 4 games, but he's 92 and he hasn't played too much.
You guys do, if you have custom prospects in this series with DB Editor now, you guys have the ability to have player autonomy, okay? So if you have customs in this series, you can do whatever the heck you want to do.
Bryson Irby, nice catch, and then Duckett running. Trying to win he's got a Heisman campaign going.
I know,
Believe it or not.
I mean, he might even be losing ground, which is kind of crazy to me. He'll still put up these numbers, but he might even be losing some ground here.
Oh.
But a big pass there to Jason Thomas.
Good job, Jason. Joey Marusak, the quarterback, he's having a good one so far. 14-7. And Duckett doing that again. Cuts it on a dime, upfield. CJ Duckett for 15. You know, we don't know why, but he was on the Heisman list, and so was Lucian Jericho. So, I can't explain it, but this is actually a Heisman caliber game. This is a state game.
He needs to get more rushing yards because that's really the reason why that he's on that list, I think. As a quarterback, he's a dual threat type guy, but here we've got a screen pass that's going to go all the way to the end zone. Lachlan Goodry, you know, this guy actually might take Duckett's spot. Yeah. They come over
from South Dakota.
From FCS. They come over from FCS, and now they're just killing it.
I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but South Dakota A&M, for any viewers out in South Dakota, Yankton, South Dakota.
You yanked in South Dakota?
Yankton.
Oh, that's the city. Yankton.
Okay. Southeast South Dakota, right on the border. So that's why it's like they're a little bit out of the geographic footprint of the rest of the MAC, but not really.
That's a really good throw by Duckett.
Look at that throw.
Under pressure. I'm giving him the Heisman.
Look at that replay.
What?
Patrick Mahomes.
He backhanded sidearmed it.
I've never seen things like that.
Oh my God. Oh my Lord.
That's why people love Pat Mahomes. He does things people haven't seen before. And now Duckett's doing things haven't seen before. He's the next Patrick Mahomes.
Oh my God, please. You mean like throwing these checkdowns? Making all your playmakers do all the work? Yeah.
It's called distributing.
Yeah.
27-14.
There is a talent to that because now you gotta like be able to process. You gotta see what's going on and be able to do all that.
Well, Akron having the football here, giving it to Jericho, and again, like I said, that brick wall defense showing up here.
Their defense has been so good through the running game, like against the running game, I should say. It's just you can't beat them. Like look at how much pressure they get. It's ridiculous. I think they're top 5 in rush defense this season so far. I mean, it's only a couple weeks in.
Well, they played you and me, so of course they're not. Of course, nobody runs a football.
But I mean, we're looking at it right now. This is number 25 Akron, and this is what they're predicated on: is running the ball. They got 2 studs at running back, and they can't move the ball. So this is a legit run defense from the Fighting Pheasants. And then here's a deep bomb here to Bryson Irby.
And that says it all right there.
Yeah, it's just been a frustrating day for the Zips. 1st and goal, 2 minutes, and contested catch there for Caleb Wanzek.
Everybody's favorite Fighting Pheasant wide receiver. What an annoying little guy that guy is.
Caleb Wanzek.
He just killed us in the last video. Wow.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts just to think about that. But I'm happy for Sadamu. They're coming in and they're pretty much wreaking havoc on the MAC.
3-0 now. And Indiana Gary's got a big game here, but Skylar Bray, the injury, abdominal tear, 3 weeks he's going to be out. This hurts their chances here against the Alpena Alpacas, for sure. And the chances weren't that good to begin with. But, I mean, they're a talented team. They could push them, maybe. But it's going to be up to Blaze Courtright to get it done in the L.
I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. I mean, look at the glitch. He's already look at how tall. Look at this. By comparison, the size of the glitch, like, he's already Frankenstein to everybody else, okay? But looking at a guy, looking at teams, at a team like Gary from the FCS, he would be a guy that I would just be just giving him the ball all game long.
But look, they got some FBS transfers, because people knew they were coming up. It's like James Madison. They were a top 25 team this year. Gary could be that good.
Really, they were.
Yeah,
in real life, they were. Wow, I did not realize that.
10-6. Yeah, well, they're probably the best team in the season.
This is what happens when all you're doing is creating content, guys. You don't get the chance to actually watch the games. 3rd and 5, Blake Courtright. Nice touchdown. Good throw to Dallas Ringquist. I love the names you came up with for this team. Did you need like a name generator or something?
No. A lot of these are real names, man.
Oh, no. El Carraz, what are you doing?
Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. And all of a sudden, Gary, would you like to be my neighbor?
Well, it's hilarious. I was just going to make a comment about being neighbors.
3rd and 16. Alpena charging back. Corliss McCullough for 18. 1st and goal here. And Alcaraz with the touchdown, so he redeems himself a little bit. But it is 21-17, and the Gladiators pretty much in control of this game. Blaze Courtright checking it down, though, to Mayo. No, for 3 yards.
I'm the number 2 team in the nation. I'm not celebrating on that touchdown. I'm just not doing it. But here's the glitch. Look at him go, guys. He's still not down. He's still going. 14 yards for the big man. 1st and 10. Good run blocking. Oh! How did he catch that?
That was right.
Woo!
Tershone right.
Did you see the defender almost doing that deflection there? That was a beautiful job on defense, but better catch, concentration catch right there. But oh no! Mustafa, he fumbles the ball, and Gary pounces on it. This could swing the momentum, guys, late here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, this is not going to script here. Number 2 team in the country, they were supposed to win this by about 3 touchdowns. So far, Gary is here to play. Here to play. Blaze Courtright going outside. 1st down to Davis and Cup.
They're making guys miss. They're finding wide open receivers. I mean, oh no. 3rd and 2. Gonna go down, taking a sack. They'll kick the field goal up. This should tie the football game, though. Is it being pushed? No, he got it. Looks like right down the middle. So, hey, we end the half tied, 24-24.
I don't know what else is celebrating.
I don't know.
They're celebrating with the Gary fans. Yeah, thank you for the easy win.
They're going to get some black magic going here. In the
3rd and
second
15. He's going to check down the Mayo again. Conservative throw for the backup quarterback. Right. Alcaraz lobs it across field, and it's picked off. Another bad turnover. Donald Davis III.
Number 3. And go figure it had to be Donald Davis III for the 3rd turnover.
Yeah.
Wow.
Coach likes it. Coach Hollister is liking it. 3rd and 16, though. Bad pass.
That's a terrible pass.
Well, they're losing yardage, and that's hurting it. But here's the glitch.
Goes.
He's got the moves. It's
just big chunk plays for the glitch. You got to keep going to him here, but he almost freezes up there. He's like, where do I go with the ball?
He's got too much awareness.
Here he goes.
Oh, first down. So he's in a quarterback for this drive so far. He's going to check out. Alcaraz in, throwing it into traffic to Arkle, but it's complete.
He's been getting away with a couple of those throws here on touchdowns. Been getting kind of lucky, but also with the 3 turnovers, that's been tough. He's got 2 interceptions with 1 fumble, so not been very careful with the football. 3rd and 9 here for Gary. Got to get a big first down, and they're going to check it down again. It's just, man, they're kind of going into a little bit of a shell here. I don't know.
Well, it's going to set up for a field goal, and this kick is good. So Gary kicking pretty well here. The glitch going to return it from about the 3-yard line, and he's got a lane. Oh, he gets one for 41-yard return. This is what the glitch can do.
Yeah, 341 yards total for Alpina. Now that, like I said, they're just starting to take over the game. Glitch coming in at quarterback, breaks 1 tackle, misses the next after a nice block. He's going to go all the way past the 20. Little stiff arm here, getting the extra yardage there for 45.
In real life, would he be brought down on that tackle?
No,
I don't
absolutely
think so.
not.
Look at these moves.
Look at that. a 6'7".
He's slippery, man.
Oh my god! How can you even hold him?
This squats.
Oh my god! The glitch finally makes an incredible play. Look at those moves, man, for the big man. My goodness, 38-27, and this pass is going to be completed for the big-time first down. Jacob Gloss for 21.
Gary's not out of this yet.
Play action, complete. Yeah, you can't get another. I mean, it helps, but you need a touchdown.
Oh.
They're going to go draw. I'm saying it, dude. They're going into a shell. Like, there's no aggression here. They're not being aggressive. Well, now, okay.
Now it is. Maybe they should kick the field goal here.
Yeah, no kidding, but incomplete. I don't know why we're trying that.
Yeah,
we're
Johnny
trying
Buffalo.
a post corner out in the end zone.
3rd and 8. They can get a stop. Big play coming up here.
What
and a
catch.
strike to handsome guy for 20.
I'm going to give him a wink. That's a nice catch. Oh my god, no! Again?
Who is it? Who got the pick? The pick 6.
He's gone.
It's good. 4th turnover of the game. Who else? It's Donald Davis III.
Oh my god.
Good play, Donnie. All right. They're going for the PAT here. This 2-point conversion is good to Morgan Graham.
All right, now they're down by 3. It was a risky call, but got a pass completed. Nobody's gonna make the tackle. Hans Arkle for 32.
He's got some speed.
He does. With the no gloves on his hands. Wow. 3rd and 2. Here comes Courtright. He's got the first down, but he fumbles it.
Yeah, ball's punched out and recovered by the Alpacas.
What
First turnover of the game. Well, that's really the only reason Gary was in this, was all the turnovers that Alpina made. And
Is that laser pointer with the
was on.
3rd and 4. Karaz up the middle. Touchdown. Handsome guy.
Saw it open.
He's so cool.
52-35. Last chance.
You got to be kidding me.
Let's get another pick 6. On the
Another
board.
one?
Well, the first one against the Gladiators, but yeah.
This is brutal.
Number 3 of the day, total.
3rd pick 6 of the entire game. Ryan Petway. And that should pretty much do it, guys. 59-35. Yeah, second half just
we're not done.
Completely blown out.
We're not done.
What's he doing? Floating it again.
We're not done.
Broken tackle. Get him, O-lineman.
No
Get
chance.
him, oh my God. 4 pick 6s?
That's just dumb. It's Rose's gun.
The interception slider was like, what?
I don't know. It wasn't
30?
high. Yeah, and CPU just, a lot of pick 6s in this one. Alcaraz, your player of the game for some reason, even though he had all his turnovers. But Alpina covers. Amazing. They covered. After all that.
I'm anxious to see that box score for sure. All right, guys. Well, after coming off a very tough loss against Sadamu, we got to go out here on the road against Miami of Ohio. This is our first game in conference play, so this is a big one to get kind of setting the tone of the season.
Yeah. Well, if you call them Sadamu, you can call Miami.
Miami-O. Why not? All right. Well, 3rd and 5. Our defense got a big stop there. So here is Wilson with the catch and turning this up for 25. 1st and 10. Bailey release. No pressure. Good job, offensive line. We're picking up the blitz on that play. 3rd down and 10. Release. Again, nice blocking here from the O-line. And Harrison with a touchdown. That was an easy-looking drive. 7-3. The Robins will take the lead here. 1st and 10. Little play action. That's going to be picked off by Marshall.
This MAC is showing.
Oh, baby. Baby, I'm feeling it now, guys. Our defense is starting to play a little bit better. 4th down and 3 early in the first quarter. We're going for this, and whoa! 4th down and 3. We fire this deep. That's a risky play call right there, but Benjamin Payton, the freshman, getting another touchdown.
And what happened to Benjamin Potion?
He used a potion to rename himself. Yeah, but guys, take a look. Like,
whoa!
We've got even the defenders out here saying, like, hey, man, hey, freshie, good job, man.
What's going on in the MAC here? There's some, like,
it's good sportsmanship.
Is it? Or do you have a guy on the inside?
I mean, it might be that. Smooth is turning into a dirty program. Incomplete here. Bill Stevens, custom player, making a nice play as a cornerback. So 2nd and 10, we've got Benjamin Payton making a catch, but another. Okay, so Payton has shown his freshman. He's showing his MAC because sometimes he makes some incredible plays, and then there's sometimes he makes drops, concentration drops, fumbles. It's been a well-balanced diet from Benjamin Payton.
I didn't think that was a touchdown.
So Avion Smith, a touchdown back in the end zone there. They will end up going for 2 to tie this game up. They will do it. 2nd and 6. Release on the rollout play action. Woo! Oh, David Jones. I love this guy. I think I'm going to put him on my Mount Rushmore of wide receivers in our Teambuilder Dynasties, man.
Really?
He's been good.
Really? What does that say?
David Jones.
What does that say?
Well, I could name many. Darnell Savage.
Yeah, you could.
Antoine Claiborne.
I don't think he's in that echelon.
Yeah. He's getting there.
28-21, though. You take the lead at the half. And now, Miami starting with the ball, 3rd and 7. And Smith gets sacked. It's a baseball guy there. It's Kalu with the sack.
Yeah, big-time player here from the D-line. That's going to be way short. And here comes Peyton. We should have cut that up to the right, I think. Dang, we had so much open ground there. But 3rd down and 7, pass completed here to Harrison. He's been a very reliable wide receiver.
How's it feel to have receiver?
Nice. This one, I mean, it looked like Dan Campbell's Lions here running screens at the goal line. I don't know what that was, but 31-21, I'm feeling pretty comfortable about this game now, guys. We get another sack there from the D-line. Up by 10. We can be a little bit more conservative here. Wilson making the catch for 15. We got 5 minutes left, guys. We can just kill some clock. Take it easy a little bit. Release. 2nd and 19.
Ooh, roll out cheese. Roll out cheese.
Oh, let's go. That's
a little roll out cheese.
What? There's pressure on me. 3rd down and 12.
This will just about do it if you can convert, but you were not even close. And you're going to have to kick this field goal.
I feel bad for Timmy Klink. Every time he gets in the game, he's just constantly going backwards. Oh, we doink it.
This is not great. Miami can get this thing pretty close here, and they get Dorsey to about the 2. Trailing out of bounds. 2nd and goal here. Smith's got the guy wide open. That looked like the Super Bowl, man. You left him wide open.
Frustrating, but all right. 31-28 onside kick attempt is hauled in by Harrison.
Go the other way.
He just trips himself up, and here comes Klink to seal the game. No timeouts left for Miami-O.
Yeah.
And we got the dub, guys. So, good opening MAC play victory. Love it. We're 1-0 in MAC play, baby. All right, everybody, let's take a look at some box scores from Week 2 and Week 3 action. First and foremost, we'll go with this loss by Lake Huron, 42-28.
Yeah, again, as is usual, we tend to shore up defensively in the second half. We start to play a little more ball control. I'm happy with the way we ran the football here, but our defense did get carved up by the backup quarterback of the Gary Gladiators. So
couldn't stop them on third down.
No, they were tough. And Fortuna, the inaccuracy today was really bad, but I think we found something with Buttermilk here at 10.5 per carry. Had a 65-yard run there that you saw. Happy with that. Receivers, there's no Othello Doubleday in this group, but they're trying.
The one thing that I've noticed about this team, you guys can run the ball pretty effectively. We just don't run the ball at Southern Michigan. It's something that I really like to do, but we just can't do it.
Yeah.
Look at Blaze Courtwright, 30 of 36, 352, 4 touchdowns, no picks, 83%.
It was so bad.
Killed you.
It was very bad. And yeah, Mayo had 116-58 receiving, and it was just we needed our secondary to step up, and then they weren't there today.
Defensively, we weren't around either, so that sucked. 52-34 loss. Duckett in this offense with Lachlan Goudry.
Mm-hmm.
They just carved us up, man. I mean, look at 509 to 377. 377 is pretty good for us, but
he had 9 yards rushing.
We like I said, we just can't run the football.
It might be a program low in this series for you.
We had a fumble lost and an interception, but we did get the ball back. But we end up losing the whole turnover battle by -1 there. It's unfortunate. We had Peyton throw a football here in a Wildcat formation. Verlies, 26 of 41, 368, and an INT. We had Verlies go backwards, -22.
Yikes.
5 sacks were the cause of those negative 22 yards right there. And then, of course, Glover had the 22.
Mm-hmm.
So we got back to even there. But look at everybody else. It just backwards. Receiving-wise, we got guys sprinkled in all over the place. Moore was 70, 84 yards for Wilson. Wilson and Jones had 72 and 84. Touchdown there to Harrison. But other than that, man, it was just it was a blowout. 14 of 16 for Duckett, had the 1 pick, 87%. We can't stop the run. 9.5 for Goudry.
Yeah, and Duckett had 3 rushing touchdowns, so maybe he actually is a Heisman candidate. He's on the Heisman list, just for some reason we don't know exactly, but maybe he can actually back it up.
They're 3-0. Got to start giving them credit. All right, let's go check out week number 3's action, guys. Recent games here, 31-28 win for Southern Michigan over Miami of Ohio. Good win for us, actually. That late touchdown, you would have liked to have that one back. The 31-21 game, it makes it seem like the actual story. We were in control of the game the entire time, it felt like.
That might be one of the better defensive games that you have pitched in this dynasty.
I think it might be. 305 total offense. I think that might be the lowest ever.
It's up. I mean, it's probably you had a couple of those Western games, but that's top 4 for sure.
This isn't bad of a completion percentage, all things considered, but 64%. I know we can do better. Klink had actually the most carries in the football game here. That's a first for him. Glover kind of took a back seat, but everybody else, we had a 2-back set today. Release on a lot of the rollouts. Wilson had a touchdown. Harrison with another touchdown grab. Jones and Peyton. Peyton had a couple drops in there that I didn't really like, but it is what it is. South Dakota ripped Akron a new one.
Yeah, and you see they finished the game scoring the last 27 points in a row. So 27 consecutive there to close, and they held Jericho in check. He did not have a very big game here in this one. Only 84 yards for Akron.
Did you remember when we said that Sadamu was supposed to be the worst of the two for Indiana, Gary?
I mean, I was thinking maybe by a hair's edge, but yeah, they might be better. I don't know. We'll have to see when they play each other how they'll decide that. But yeah, Jericho under 100 here, 14 for 39. And Hemingway might have to transfer. He might be thinking about transferring.
Yeah, because he's not getting a lot of love there. It's just one attempt. He's a pretty good running back.
He's a 92.
Yeah,
he had a catch.
He needs to get more love.
Right.
Good one here for you guys, 31-23.
Yeah, and just like you, we played out of our mind on defense. We did make it interesting, though, late, which is made me a little bit scared.
272.
Yeah, I mean, their style of offense played into my strength on defense. You know,
How
they're
did
not chucking it around as much.
You turned the ball over 3 times,
I know.
and you still won the game.
Yeah, we had, you know, some deep interceptions and stuff. And I don't know. But, yeah, Fortuna a little bit better here today than he was against Indiana. Gary, 337, 121 for Buttermilk.
Yeah.
Who didn't really do too much until the second half. He had his bigger part there, and Cito Ramos gets a touchdown reception.
Wow. Okay. So
Played
he's a
high
very
school receiver.
versatile. Look at you guys just chipped in everywhere. And then there was this one. 66 points for Alpena. 28 came in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it was
4
just
touchdowns.
Crazy. He had 4 pick sixes in this game, as you saw.
And the first one started in the second quarter.
Yeah,
So
well,
that's-
Gary challenged them a lot. I mean, it was tied at the half, 24-24. And then Alpena's defense started to take over a little bit. The glitch started taking over. And then Cartwright had 2 throwaway pick sixes at the end. But, I mean, when Gary scored that fourth quarter touchdown, it's 38-35. It's a close game. And then doors just got blown over.
I think Gary's losses here. So they had 3 turnovers. Alpena with 4 turnovers. That's insane.
That's why it was close.
Gary might be like an unlucky team at this point. They're 1-2. They might be just considered unlucky.
Yeah, they're definitely a little bit better than the record.
Losing to us and then losing to Alpena in this fashion, that hurts. But Carraz with 3 picks,
I know.
I don't maybe.
Well,
maybe
this
the
is why you
glitch
want the glitch at running back.
needs
13
to
for $151.
play quarterback.
Well, he came in for a little bit after El Carraz threw that pick six, but I don't know. I mean, they trust El Carraz. You know, Cartwright was a little spotty. I mean, this was a big
It's a big
setting
stage.
for him.
Yeah.
It might have been a little bit too big for him.
So that's week 3 action, guys, and week 2. We'll look ahead to week number 4 and week 5. Let's just preview these games here real quick. We got Southern Michigan at North Texas. We have a chance now to unlock the state of Texas, just like you. You have Rice under your belt. You beat them last year, so actually 2 years ago,
Yeah.
to get Texas unlocked. And then we've got Sadamu against Ohio Western. We haven't seen them since week number 1, so they've had a couple weeks off.
Yeah, healing up.
And Ohio going to Indiana Gary. North Texas looks like they got the advantage on every aspect of the game.
Hey, C+ defense. Okay, that's your wheelhouse. You can carve them up. It's gonna be a race to 42.
I like their chances, but you know, looking at that rush offense for them, they're 95th.
Who would they beat? FCS? I'm guessing it's probably an FCS team. Yes, 30
Okay.
something.
All right. So they played 1 game.
You
Yeah.
got this.
I forgot.
Man.
I
You
didn't-
got this.
I didn't see that they played 1 game. Sadamu is actually getting the nod from Lee Corso. Okay. I think Ohio Western will win this game. I do. I think.
Well, I mean, South Dakota's been pretty solid. I mean, we took them to overtime. That game got a little dicey for them.
Yeah, but look at the scoring here. So they give up a lot of points to us, user gameplay, and then against the Zips, who they were kind of my dark horse to win this division. So yeah, they did pretty good.
Defense wasn't very good, but yeah, and Michigan went on to lose to Cincinnati the next week, and they dropped 14 spots. They were number 2 after beating Ohio Western. Now they're 16, so they punished them pretty hard.
I think
You're probably right. I think Ohio Western will have an edge here, but I have to credit the way that like Duckett is running the football at quarterback.
yeah, you do. You do have to give them credit for that.
And they're solid defensive. I know, like he's saying, statistically not very good right now because they played us back to back. But the way they played against Akron, I think, showed what they're capable of.
Well, even in gameplay, like we just saw the game that we had against them. We couldn't run the football, and man, they've had now 3 games in that sample size. They are number 1 in rushing defense. So, depending on who Ohio Western throws in there at quarterback, is Justice Jackson. They're going to want to run the ball with some speed options and whatnot. But if it's Potts, they might be able to throw on them. Look at that pass defense, 123. So the good thing is with Ohio Western, they've got some matchups with their quarterbacks. They might be able to do that. And then Ohio against Indiana Gary. Don't know if we're going to show this one, but I mean Bob Jackett's in here, so we kind of have to. Kind of have to show that one. Kind of have to get the custom some love there, because otherwise they're only going to get to be seen against us.
Yeah, it's a wild card. It's a wild card. I don't know.
This is a toss-up. I'm going to go with Indiana Gary.
Okay.
Not because of the letter grades that they're better in, but I think that Jacket is just kind of a one-man show here. I think he's a one-man show.
Well, he didn't pass last week. The previous game, 87 yards.
All right, so the reason why we're talking about this being a flex game, this one right here, Ohio and Indiana Gary, kind of being a flex game, is because we got some loaded matchups here in week number 5. So we got Ohio Western, Indiana Gary. We got the Brothers Bowl happening here in week number 5. Ball State Alpena, we kind of know what's going to happen there, guys. Just
Ball
know,
State's too. They're
2-0, but like
they're a B.
No, they're not going to beat them.
Okay.
Come on. Bowling Green and Sadamu.
I don't know. I mean,
We got some custom love here too.
Right, Bowling Green's got Rubio, and they have an offense.
I think we got to show it. We have to show our customs.
Yeah, so we might go week 4 as its own episode, and week 5 later.
All right, so it sounds like we're just improving this, and we've made up our minds here.
I
So
wanna see Ball State.
Week number 4 will be posted on Saturday. Okay, so week number 4 we're gonna get on Saturday, and then week 5 will be posted in another week on Wednesday. So next time we see you guys, we'll see you Saturday for week 4, and then week 5 we're gonna have this slate of games here plus the Brothers Bowl. They're on a Wednesday. Depending on how long that these 3 games highlights are, we might be able to push Brothers Bowl as its own episode on a Saturday. So that might actually be a better idea.
Yeah, Brothers Bowl's tough. It depends, Brothers Bowl.
We could even live stream it. We could even live stream it.
That's too scary. Too
Why?
much pressure.
That's why I want it. We'll figure it out. But just kind of figure that you're going to get basically 2 uploads of college football content here in the MAC Teambuilder. But whatever we decide, we'll make sure that we get it posted for you guys to enjoy. So that's it. Leave a like if you like this thing. We will see you guys back here on Wednesday for week 4, Saturday for week 5, and possibly an extension for the Brothers Bowl. We'll see. That's it. We'll see you guys in the next one. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.